What's up, everyone? I'm Christian.
What up? I'm Sen Dog.
And I'm Billy, and we are Powerflo. You're watching Impact TV.
Touring with Body Count, it's an ultimate dream, something that you always wanted to do and work hard to get there. Finally, it's here. We anticipated it. Now we're here, and Ice-T is showing us a lot of love and respect, and so is the whole Body Count crew. So to be on tour, for Powerflo with the legendary Body Count, very special moment in our career. Well, I mean,
every time we stop, Sen buys 10 cases of beer.
Yeah, the most essential thing on this tour has been the beer. A lot of beer I've been drinking, since we started, and it's all right. You know what I mean? Just to go to other countries and stuff, a chance to try the local marijuana if I have a chance. That's about it, man. I don't get too complicated with it because we're not always in the city for a long time. So we try to get what we can, go where we go. But I think, just for me anyways, bringing, stuff to keep my boys strong, taking vitamins and stuff like that. That's it.
And I was
baby wipes.
Baby
One of the
wipes.
most essential things, baby wipes. That's actually a free advice for all your touring bands out there.
And how is the local hash?
Well, it was great yesterday.
I haven't tasted it yet.
I haven't had any today, but yesterday Vienna was all right. Oh, wow, yeah, I guess.
Roy's got a great story.
Roy? Yeah, we'll tell that one again. Funny. I remember I was performing once, and the crowd was, they were crazy, and I wanted to be part of that, and I jumped, I did a stage dive, and everybody opened up, and I hit myself in the face on the floor. And people were like, they picked me up, and everybody was like, yeah, you okay? And I'm like, dirt on my face. Yeah, I'm cool now.
You're supposed to catch me, motherfuckers.
Yes.
And what can we expect on it?
Greatness. We won't let anything go unless it's
It'll be a metal album.
Metal in your face.
Yeah, a little bit more harder metal on the next record. First record, I think all of us want to go a little bit stronger with the metal and focus on that aspect of it. We love, what we're doing right now with the album we put out. We love that record, but I think we all want to be, a little more, the next one.
We grew a lot. Like now, we all know, everybody kind of has those favorites on the record, and it's like, oh, cool. And those are the heavier, more metal songs. But I think every band, their second record is really what they're about. Because the first record you make, and you're kind of feeling each other out, and then you get on tour, and you tour so much, you play those songs, you kind of get all on the same vibe, same page, and then the second record, you really fucking hit the nail on the head. So it's...
Second Biohazard record was second Cypress record.
Yeah.
Second Fear Factory record. I mean, every second record is.
I love all your first records.
I'm usually a fan of the first records too because it's really, it's right. You grow as a band, and when you make new art, it's only going to improve. And it's kind of like it's like when you're a brand new team. You play your first year, and the second year you dominate because everybody's totally dialed in on each other.
I think it's, our philosophy is, great rock and roll, great metal, with some powerful raps, but also, important to the lyrics, to the point where the everyday person can be, can connect with it. and be like, man, I know what he's talking about. You know, I feel what he says right here. You know, and then the excitement of music, you know, which is the up and down roller coaster ride of it. You know what I mean? We're gonna take you here, we're gonna be real heavy, and we're gonna take you over there and be very melodic, come back and be heavy again. You know, I think the philosophy behind it, most importantly, it has to be fun for all of us, and it has to be music that, you know, the everyday blue collar person can relate to. You know, this record is not for, you know, how can I say, you know, glam rockers or glam rappers or something like that. It's not that. You know, this is like hardcore, you know, metal, you know, for you and you and you and her and her and her. You know what I mean? So we like to be a band for the people, you know, that they can relate to. And when they hear a Powerflo song, you know, it's something that can, you know, help you with your everyday life. You know.
I disagree. I mean, we tour with Watain, and those motherfuckers keep it real. You know, they do their thing. I think that there's a lot of innovators that come out, but there's way more imitators that come out after those innovators. So it gets watered down with a bunch of whack shit. You know, the good shit rises to the top, green rises to the top. You know, bands like, I mean, we saw Guns N' Roses, we've been fans since we were kids, loved them, they were awesome. So, you know, I got nothing nice to say, I don't say nothing at all.
Ice-T.
Obvious.
Yeah, Ice-T, Body Count. I don't know, it's a dream of mine, you know, to maybe one day record a song with like Slayer or somebody, you know, share a song with Phil, Tom Araya.
I think they're going to be available soon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That would be you know, but to record like do something Powerflo and Body Count, I think is a perfect fit, you know, and I think it will get pretty crazy, you know, with Ice, myself on the mic, you know, do what we do. You know, I mean, I think it would be something very, very like in your face, you know. So maybe in the future, you know, maybe the next Powerflo album, second Powerflo album, we might get that collaboration in with Ice-T, you know.
Body Count. Go around the Body Count. We love Body Count. We've done a bunch of shows with them, so it's great to be here with them. They brought it to a whole new level, those dudes. They really, it's entertaining, it's fun, they keep it alive, they keep it real, and you know.
Yeah, I think if Suicidal covered a Powerflo song, that would be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, Psycho Michael doing his thing on it. That would be interesting, very interesting.
There is no Biohazard. We're not doing anything. This is what I do. I love it. You know, guys have their own lives. Danny, I love him, has 5 kids at home. So he's got a busy life. We still talk all the time. Once a week we're on the phone, talking, you know, fatherhood stuff. I gotta call him today, wish him Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, brother.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Playboy.
All my kids are in the swimming pool. All my kids are in the pool. Happy MILF Day, brother. Getting my ass kicked in the street, I figured, you know what, maybe I should learn how to fight instead of just fighting without any kind of foundation. No, seriously, I studied martial arts as a kid, boxing, and then the first UFC happened, I saw it. I saw a dude get kicked in the face, get his tooth knocked out. Then I saw this little skinny dude from Brazil beat up giant dudes. And I'm like, I'm a small kid from Brooklyn. I'm gonna do that. And then I hunted down some kid to teach us, and it's been 25 years now, whatever.
Hang on the beach, write music, play with other musicians, other artists, but my life pretty much revolves as much as around music every day as I want it to be. And music is like food, you need it every day, so I mean, there's one of the greatest jobs to have.
Yeah.
Even if you go back home poor, just these times, it's like when you remember all the best summers with going on vacation with friends at school, or you know, these are like memories that it's priceless. Like being on tour for like 3 weeks in Europe, and all those are, you take those forever with you, forever in life, and that's more important to you than having money. Or, you know what I mean?
When I'm not doing Powerflo, Cypress Hill. And, you know, I'm a father, 4 children, grandfather, 2 grandkids. I like to exercise as much as possible and ride my Harley Davidson. Cypress Hill, we just finished 2 albums. The first one is going to come out in October. We just got signed to BMG International. And we recorded 2 videos before this Powerflo tour started. So, you know, shortly now we'll be back in Europe for like, I think, the month of December we'll be here. And, you know, we got North America and South America and then Europe all in 3 months. So we're going to be very busy, and it feels good to have, you know, it's our first album out in 8 years, almost 9 years. So we're excited, you know. It took too long in between records. I don't know why. We were always regular with every 1.5 years or 2 years we had a new album out. And now with this, for some reason, it took us almost 10 years. But the first album coming out is called Elephants on Acid, produced by DJ Muggs. And that's a very interesting sound, you know, like a, how can I call it? Kind of like a psycho rap. It's like a, you know, psychedelic funk, you know, rap type of thing. You know, Muggs is very unique in his production, and I think people are gonna like it. I want to, you know, pass on to my children, you know, the hard work value, you know, and humanitarian value to, you know, to be concerned, you know, with other humans and help other humans out when you can, you know, whether it be, you know, just helping an old lady cross the street or, you know, anything, you know, helping a little boy fix his bike or whatever, you know, just those kind of values to, you know, to be good to your fellow human, you know what I mean? That's what life should be about. I mean, not about killing your human just for the fuck of it or anything like that, you know. I would like them to be, you know, people that grow up and get respect from other people because they give respect to other people. You know what I mean? And it's all about being loved. For me, anyways, I'm not a hatred guy. I'm a love guy. You know, I want to be loved by my friends and people I work with and all that. And I want my bandmates to, you know, feel that same thing about me. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about, you know, looking out for one another. You know what I mean? This guy's from Belgium. He's from Brooklyn. I'm from Cuba. You know what I mean? But to say the honest truth, you know, I feel like I'm their brothers. You know, like they're actual brothers. You know, we need more of that on this planet. You know, people got to give a shit about each other. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's real easy to hate nowadays on social media, shit like that, and people talking shit about this and that, man. Fuck all that, man. You don't got nothing nice to say? Don't say shit. You know what I mean? Love one another, people. That's what I want my kids to know.
I think Sen hit it on the head. As a parent, you want to install the values that were installed in you, your folks, and we're both blessed to have good family upbringing, and we pass those values on to our kids. And we have young kids. We did a commercial for this tour, my son and Sen's son, in this awesome little comedy skit they did for the tour. It's pretty funny. Just check that out on our Facebook. But I think to me, besides the regular parenting thing, having your lyrics touch people is a really big thing. But it's also, if it can reach somebody in Hungary, it can also hit home with your kids. And I remember sitting down with Danny from Biohazard once, and we were working on a new record, and I was writing some songs and showed him some new stuff. We talked about that. And we brought that up. He's got 5 kids, I got 2 kids, and it was like songs that can inspire them, and it's a different way. It's not like I don't write, we don't write music for our kids, but it's the youth, you know what I mean? We still feel young, you know, I still feel like a 20-year-old when I started, in a lot of ways. But when you can write something that's impactful and cross boundaries, age groups, cultures, that says a lot. And being in bands that have done that, from Cypress Hill to Biohazard to Fear Factory, Downset to Powerflo, we do it. You know, Sen writes all the lyrics for Powerflo. but that's as writers, it's long lasting. You can write something that hits home with people. It lasts forever. You know, it means more to your soul than a gold record or a platinum record hanging on your wall or a cover of a magazine. That shit's real, and when you touch someone's soul like that, it means a lot.
You're absolutely right. They both hit it on the head. I mean, I just be repeating what they said, but inspiring somebody else with an art form that you do, I mean, there's no better satisfaction. I mean, that's like I said before, like money doesn't matter how much money you have, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're not gonna take it with you. The friends that are gonna be sitting around your deathbed, when that time comes, that's like, it doesn't matter. That's more important than anything. But touching somebody with your art and what you do in life, and for us, like music has been we wanted to do it since we were kids, follow our favorite artists, to go try to pursue what they do, and some bands, they don't have messages, but if you can have a message, there's a lot of bands that have a great message and inspiring other people and changing their ways, and I think it happened to me. Punk and hardcore, all that probably kept me in check, and I am the person who I am today because of music. A little bit of Parrington also, but music really kept me focused, and I had a goal. I wanted to be on stage, and it's otherwise, music keeps you young. I always feel that, by the time I'm 60, 70, we see a lot of our peers, even like we saw Duff McKagan the other day. I know he probably has a good 15 years on me, but he still looks like he's 30 or something. He's still doing what he loves, and really that's what I look up to. It's inspiring.
Take a holiday. A little rest, auto rest, and start writing for the new Powerflo album before the Cypress Hill tour start. I think I'll be, in the studio trying to get some songs in. That's my plans, anyways, and go home and play with my kids and shit, and ride my motorcycle. That's it. Yes, we want to say to all of our fans, thank you very much for the support. We couldn't do this without the fan support, and with us being a new band and only being around, for 1 year with our new album, and the support that we've been seeing and we've been getting so far touches our heart. We want to say thank you very much, because without the fans, there's no Powerflo. There's nothing, So everyone that's bought the album or seen our video or seen us in concert, from our hearts, thank you very much.
Sertung Modior Osak.
What the fuck is that?
It means we love Hungary.
Right on, man.
I'm always hungry.
Yeah. Right on. Thank you, everyone in Hungary.
Oh.
Thank you.
We forgot. Our friend Balas Grof. We just finished a new video for The Grind. And our friend Balas is a famous animator from here. A friend of ours is coming tonight. He did the animation. Great fucking dude. We can't wait to meet him for the first time. It's been emails. So go check it out, The Grind.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
Thank you, man.